She told me that she wanted to continue to have a relationship with me on Facebook. But she didn't want me to come back to the bar until she had given me permission. And that might be in 1 day, in 30 days, in 90 days, in 5 years. It might be never. Don't expect that there is a particular time when I will be invited back. I may never be invited back. I may be invited back tomorrow. I'm willing to participate in an online relationship with you through Facebook, but I don't want you to come and see me until I've given you permission. And if you do, I'll call the police on you. And you may never get to see me again. But I would like to continue to have an online relationship with you. That was the move that she pulled on me. And she told me that if I came back before I was invited, she would call the police. I should have left town when she did that. I should have left town. When that happened, the door closed on this vast resource of people that were interested in the same things that I was interested in. All these people that were interested in things that I was interested in gathered at this place and hung out together, and I wasn't allowed to go back. And this woman, who I truly adored, had just threatened to have me arrested if I didn't conform to her capricious will. And that should have been the end of it. If you don't conform to my capricious will, I will call the police on you. The moment that she expressed that, I should have just been like, done. But I just was not capable of it. I wasn't capable. I should have immediately forgot all about her, and I should have immediately moved somewhere else. I should have moved to Montreal. I should have left. I should have, if I needed physical contact to help me to get through it, then I should have gone, found myself a attractive looking masseuse, and have a entirely appropriate relationship with her, but still be able to go and see a fucking sexy looking woman and have her spend an hour touching my body and having a conversation with me as many times as I wanted, in order to fucking keep my fucking brain sane and keep myself making money and get the fuck out of town. I should have left town. It was that big a deal. I should have just left town. I should not have been. I should have just abandoned the fact that I felt the way that I did about her. I should have cut my ties completely. Anybody that would say that to me, that's just like, yeah, I loved her. I felt like there was a misunderstanding happening here. That I was in a extremely stressful situation of sleeping on the floor, on a mattress in a bedroom with a basement room with no fucking door, just a curtain. And I'm sleeping with a coke dealer and a thief. And when I say the guy's a thief, what I mean is, I thought he was a fucking decent enough guy who was working as a security guard, and then he got fired because he was stealing from the people he was hired to protect. And these are the people I'm fucking living with, and I don't even have a fucking door. Sleeping on a fucking mattress on the floor. And I really did believe that I was so fucking stressed out. I was standing on a street corner with a couple $100 and nowhere to live, backpack and a suitcase, and there's snow everywhere. And I have no friends, no family, no job, no nothing, completely alone in a strange city. And the only people here that I know are people that are fucking actively hostile. And in the space of a few months, I somehow managed to get myself out of bankruptcy, turn this fucking whole thing around, start my own company, get the best job I've ever had. A month after this fucking warped game with that woman started, I had a car of my own. And I was like, I really didn't believe that. I just couldn't. And it was the idea of waiting or not waiting or whatever. In the moment that she expressed that to me, that should have been the end of it. But I had so many fucked up things going on in my life. I'm pretty sure that I was hacked. There were weird shit happening. Like, I couldn't prove anything to anybody, but I had this experience that made me certain. There was weird shit going on with my Facebook. Posts were appearing on my Facebook wall, and then they were disappearing. Like somebody was posting shit and then taking it down so that I wouldn't notice it was happening. But this is going out in other people's feeds. And I tried to change my password on my Facebook account. And there was like, I went through the whole process of changing my password on my Facebook. And then there's like a process where Facebook sends you a message. If your password was changed, if it wasn't you that did this, here is a mechanism for you to save your account from being owned and put your password back to the way it was before. I was the one trying to change my Facebook password. And they had such a degree of control over my electronic devices and my accounts. I don't know if they had my phone or my laptop or whatever. I was losing my marbles because they owned me so thoroughly that they were able to put my Facebook password back to what it was before I changed it. And when that happened, I lost my fucking marbles because I knew that I was being stalked, I was being hacked, I was being spied on, people were engaged in identity theft. And I knew that this was happening. And I could not get anybody couldn't get anybody to acknowledge it was happening. But I was having people hacking me, and I was having people fucking with me. And I have so many people that are actively hostile to me, that are backstabbers, false friends, people trying to fucking lead me astray, people that lead me into traps. And I just couldn't fucking take it. Every time I fucking tried to talk about what was happening to me, people thought I was crazy. But I wasn't. I was, like, owned. It was so scary.